Good morning. So, a very wet morning as well. Today I'm heading to Leeds. On Facebook, I saw a comment somebody had made on an alarm system, and I started looking into the alarm system, and I was like, that sounds brilliant. So I'm going to Leeds to meet Mike from Vanguardian, and this alarm works as a blanket around your vehicle. So when if somebody breaks into your vehicle, the damage is already caused to your vehicle. Once the doors are open, even if the alarm's going off, they're getting in and grabbing the tools or whatever else is in their valuables. How this system works is that it's a sort of blanket security around your vehicle, and the second they literally touch your vehicle, the alarm will go off. So then, the odds are, fingers crossed, that already the alarm's going off. They're not going to stand there and try and hopefully prise the door open, do whatever they do, because the alert has already happened. So, and also you can set it for when you're in bed at night, because it doesn't work on motion. So you can move around in your campervan motorhome, but still have that security. So as a lone female traveller, that is absolutely fantastic news to me, and I'm sure to everybody, to be fair. So I'm really excited to go and get this done, and I'll keep you updated. Whilst we're actually talking about security, I don't know if you may be new to the channel, you may have been with me for a long while, which is fantastic. I have done a previous video on security that you might find useful. Various tips such as the seatbelt hack to prevent the door being opened, various locks, alarm, etc. So if you've got any top tips for security for your vehicle, please do drop them in the comments, because you just can't have enough security. And I know that if they want to take the van, they will find a way, but it's a deterrent hopefully, and thieves will normally look for the easy option, because that's what they're doing when they're thieving, isn't it? It's the easy option as opposed to properly working. So and also I'll probably forget at the end to say, please hit the subscribe button, which is down the bottom here. That would be greatly appreciated. And there's a little bell next to it, and that is for notifications. And if you turn that on, it will mean that when I post something, you'll get a notification to say, that wonderful woman's posted again. So that'll be fun. And any likes, comments, everything like that all helps me to build the channel, and it's good for the so-called algorithms, I believe. I'm not very technical, as you've probably guessed. Still haven't got to grips with my gimbal and microphone. I've just been so busy enjoying myself, having fun. I've just recently got back from a tour of Scotland and of North Wales. Then I've been down into Worcestershire to do some work. I have a pet sitting business. I've got to stop saying on in everything. Tell me off. I've got a pet sitting business which I travel around with. Most of it's the West Midlands, but not all of it. That's where I used to live. So please put in comments any ideas, anything you've got in place, because it's a great help to everybody. So thank you. As you can see, I wasn't exaggerating about the weather. It's absolutely awful. And again, on one of my previous videos, I have mentioned about driving in bad weather. I'm not trying to teach people to suck eggs, because I'm sure everybody or most people are pretty savvy, but just sometimes I think complacency can set in. So, give yourself even more than normal braking room. And look at your braking room. I see people driving about 2 to 3 cars lengths behind the car in front at 70 miles an hour. You would never stop in a million years if something happened to the car in front, had a blowout or anything else. So just, be careful. And in weather like this, look out for standing water. Don't go ploughing through it. It's 70 miles an hour, because you can aquaplane. It has happened to me many years ago. I've learned my lesson. When you aquaplane, it's literally like hitting a sheet of ice. You've got no control whatsoever. So, just be sensible. You want to live to enjoy your camper van, don't you? So let's hope it stops raining, because I'm meant to be going paintballing later. Can't wait. The weather's getting even worse, there's warning signs on the gantry for standing water. Obviously some people think they're invincible coming past, tut tut. Now on the point of signs over the gantry, I mentioned this in one of my Scotland vlogs. In Scotland they have warning signs, so for example they'll have "don't forget to wear your seatbelt," "tiredness drives," "check the tread on your tyres," various things like this. Whereas I've noticed in England, literally it will be if a road's closed, or first time I've seen standing water on the side, to be fair. What I'm trying to get round to in a long-winded way is that when there's nothing on the signs, it seems to me such a waste. So why don't they light the signs up with some informative or reminders for people, you know, as they're driving along, like such as, you know, use the right hand lane for overtaking only. That would be a fantastic one. So if anybody's out there from the highways, get that, put it into motion. Just an idea. Hi, so I've now arrived safely at Vanguardian in Leeds, and I'm here with Mike, who's going to fit the alarm.
Hi.
Okay, so we've got all the kit here by the look of it.
Yeah, we've unpacked a kit for you, Anne-Marie. We've got it all here, and we're going to talk you through now the installation on your van, the areas of protection on your van, and we'll put the internal law switch in and we'll show you exactly how it all works.
Super. We're off.
Okay, Anne-Marie, so this is a typical ultimate bundle, we call this. It's basically two dual alarms, two single alarms. What this is going to provide for your motorhome is protection for the driver's door and the passenger door. It's going to provide protection for your habitational door and any windows or side panels to this side that you might have. And it's going to provide protection for the rear of the motorhome all the way around this area here. So I'm going to crack on now and do the installation. It's a quick installation, no drilling, no screwing and no wiring needed, and we'll quickly go through that and then we'll show you exactly how it all works.
Brilliant, thank you. So Mike, I notice here you've got all various colours. I'm taking it that it can be colour coded to your vehicle even then?
It can, yeah. So we created 6 generic colours. So these might not match exactly the colour of your van, but they'll be close to, say, a decal or a design that you want to complement. We have stone, silver, light grey, dark grey, white and black. We even have yellow and orange. So we have some off-the-shelf colours that you might find interesting as well, to make the product either stand out if you want to create the ultra visible deterrent on a van. Ideally, like on yours here, black against white looks awesome because the design then brings out the colour of the van. So this is a super colour for a white van, even though it's a total contrast. So yes, we do that, and we also do bespoke colours. So if you fancy exactly matching the colour of your van, we do a bespoke spray painted option as well for the product.
Brilliant.
Right, Maria, we've actually broke down all your units now. We've got the cover plates here, we've got our bases now separated, and inside here we've got your alarm cabinets with the electronic cartridges in. One thing you'll notice is there's a little tab here. All you're going to do is pull out this tab, lay the beep, and that's initiating the power to the electronics inside the unit. Pull out each tab whilst you've got them out like this, and you've got them all armed. We'll go through them all. I've already done that one, just in case you're wondering why we've only done one in there. We'll pull all these out, get a little grab. There's batteries already in these. There's AAA batteries, as we've explained already. There's AAA batteries inside each unit, and I've got one here I'll just break down and show you. So you've got your AAA batteries already inside it. They come prepared, all ready to go, and it's just a AAA. Now, we had an interesting question from one of our customers in Canada, minus 50 degrees. Alkaline batteries are not very good in really cold weather, but if you want to upgrade when you're ready for a battery replacement to something like an Energizer Lithium Ultimate, they will work down to minus 60. So they'll give you the kind of reliability and longevity that you'll need in a more expensive battery. But when you're ready to replace them, yeah, think of Energizer Lithium Ultimate as an alternative.
Brilliant.
Right, so first thing we're going to do is have a look at the driver's door and the passenger door. So a great tip is to open the door. If you want to come round that, Marie, you'll just go to that other side now. I'll just show you one of the nuances. Doors sometimes hinge inwards, as it is doing here, look. And what this does, it forces the position of your single alarm a little bit further back.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, if you get too close, if you'd have not looked at that first and you'd have fit it here, what's going to happen? It's going to hit your wing. So always, before you fit it, open that door and make sure, if you've got one of these, that you set it further back. What I like to do is I get down here now, make sure I've got enough space there. I kind of earmark it here, so I've got an idea where that's going to be. So I know I can't go any further in there, and I kind of look at cleaning that area. So I've got a sight line there, and now I know I can comfortably and safely work within this area.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's a good tip.
Top tip.
So you're going to look at this surface area around where you're going to fit the Vanguardian base plate. We provide a 3M wipe from which to clean it. I'm just going to finish that off. We've done a little bit earlier, but I'm just going to finish that off. So that's your 3M wipe that comes with your kit. Then all you're going to do is you're going to peel off and expose the adhesive on the base. And we've already earmarked where we need to be setting it back. I'm just going to position this on here now. We like to follow the lines that are sloping on the van, so sometimes it doesn't always pay to have it level, believe it or not. You kind of just have to follow the lines of the panels.
Yeah.
That usually works, or the sort of area just above it. Now, I know you mentioned that once you fit these things, because you're not drilling and screwing it, it's great because we don't leave holes in a van
Yeah.
we're trying to protect. How do you get it off? Well, it's a great question because it is securely attached eventually once I apply the pressure over here. But if you ever needed to remove it, you need to get a pair of pliers. Now, have I got a pair of pliers to bring? No, not for this demonstration. But I shall explain.
Okay.
You get a pair of pliers on the edge here, this upstand. It's been designed with an upstand all the way around it. You have to get a pair of pliers and you have to start peeling it off, peeling it from the corner. It'll start to lift it a little bit there, and you maybe have to go to this corner and start peeling it again on there.
Okay.
It needs quite a bit of force to be removing that, but you persevere with it and eventually you'll peel it off. The base is going to be damaged and you'll have to throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
You can order new bases, but the beauty of it is you can transfer it onto another van. You get to use Vanguardian. You've already made the main investment in the alarm, but you get to continually use it. We are thinking of making a plate that might go on here to actually give you an opportunity to just put a plate on there advertising that Vanguardian was here. And what we're thinking at the moment is a pay it forward philosophy where you don't have to take the base off, but you leave a nice Vanguardian brand on there. The next customer takes it off, and on the back of that it'll give them a discount because they've already got the bases.
Oh, fantastic.
So we can keep it recycled and try to make this community of van owners, mobile owners that want to be part of this community using Vanguardian to use.
Excellent idea. Brilliant.
So I'm just going to apply the pressure that we talked about earlier, and this is just to activate the adhesive underneath. So you'll use the tool that comes with your kit. You can hold it in your hand like this, and for purposes I'm going to just turn it around so we can get the right angle. And all you do is you're rubbing back to back, forwards and backwards over that surface area, and what this does is activates the adhesive molecules underneath, and this is what will create a strong lasting waterproof bond for the product.
Excellent.
That's it, just takes a minute. So we've pulled out those tabs, so these are all live, ready to go. All you're going to do is put it in place. Speaker goes to the front, so it's a bit streamlined, so the speaker angle goes to the front. If you do fit it like this, you're going to find that when you put the cover plate on, it won't fit correctly because you've got it the wrong way around. All you have to do then is take it back off and make sure it's facing forwards. So there's no strain or strenuous activity, no drilling, no anxiety.
Which is brilliant,
in the van. And literally you just need a PZ1 screwdriver. So this is the perfect screwdriver, and how can you tell if it's perfect? Well, the screw should fit and be supported inside like that, and I think it'd even stay on. That's when you know you've got the right screwdriver for the screw. And we do sell these on the website, so if you haven't got that in your tool kit, then you can purchase that with your alarm as well. So you'd have the right screwdriver for the job.
So here's the first one fitted now. Fabulous. Very exciting. Yeah, well it is, yeah. And the other thing I like is that Vanguardian are listening to what their clients want, and they're coming up with innovative solutions for that. And there is actually something in the pipeline. I can't tell you at this minute in time, but keep tuned because there will be something coming forward. Very exciting. So we're nearly halfway through the fitting now. Very exciting. Here's the one for the front door. The one for the side door. Excuse my windows, I've had a leak and I've put something in there to cure the leak, I hope, but I don't want to take the tape off until I'm absolutely sure. But here we've got the side one fitted, and we're just coming around the back now for the rear one, which is up here, preparing. Oh, he is good. So another top tip that Mike's just pointed out is they always put the alarm on the opening door, and obviously preparing the surface really well to make sure it's clean for good adhesion. And my van's filthy, bless him, so he's having to clean it. Oops. So here we go, the rear one's now fitted, and as Mike mentioned, you do it on the opening door. And also just bear in mind, if you've got a rear view mirror, just check beforehand that it doesn't interfere with any view, etc. I know it won't with mine because of the angle of it, but it's just another top tip. And you probably noticed I said rear view mirror there. I obviously meant rear view camera. Blonde moment. So we're now on the other side door.
Driver's door, yeah. Again, same principle. We've opened the door, we can see it goes inside the wing. We've set it far enough back so that we don't infringe on the wing when
Fabulous.
it opens. And now I'm just applying that pressure over the base, which you must do on each one. After you've cleaned it, this action activates that adhesive molecule underneath, and that creates that strong lasting waterproof bond.
Brilliant.
Base.
All these top tips.
Yeah.
So all outside fittings are now done. There's been no drilling, there's been no wiring, and it's been, I'm just amazed at the speed of the fitting as well. It's taken between 20 and 30 minutes, and that's with us chatting as well, and you know I do like to chat. So it really is just a fantastic product. You know, you can get alarms where they're fitted inside the van, but there's not much, what good are they? You know, they deafen you, can't be heard so well outside. So this is just fantastic, really loud, real great deterrent, a visual deterrent as well. Yeah, it's fantastic. And Mike also offers help if you struggle to do something like this, even though it is very straightforward to fit. You can come here in this big indoor complex out the wet weather like today, and Mike's happy to fit the alarm for you. If you're fitting it at home, you get stuck, he's good as gold, a great customer care, is at the end of a phone. If you can't get to the phone there and then, he will call you back. So, you know, that's a major thing, isn't it, to get great customer care like that as well. Well, what can I say? Things just get better, because not only do you get your alarm fitted and a fantastic product, it also comes with this fantastic rucksack here. Really handy, great advertising, and it comes in this tiny little small package. So in your camper van, motorhome, whatever, it's not taking up a load of room, and it's lightweight. It's a win-win. So all the outside is now done, and we've just got the final piece, which is the remote control running through that, and the inside bit, which has a fantastic feature that will make you feel safe in your van. Listen to this.
Okay, so we've got all the installation done now. We're going to just talk through the remote control functions. You always get 2 master remotes with each Vanguardian. These are master remotes, so they've all been prepared to all your alarms. All you need to use is one of them to activate all the alarms and deactivate all the alarms on the van. The other one, you'll just keep it as a spare.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
if we turn on the alarms, you just push the top button. You get the beeps that are letting you know it's receiving the RF signal. And then you get the final set beeps that lets you know that it's now armed. Basically what we've done is we've thrown a blanket protection around the driver's door and the habitational door. If I try and get them in here, I'm going to activate the single alarm for the driver's door. Again, windows, wonderful windows on the side, going to activate the dual alarm. You get full protection around here, so even if I come down here, I'm going to activate the alarm, and so you get full protection on there. I'll just turn that off. What you noticed there was 2-second alert blast is when you do the first contact. What it's saying is that the vehicle's protected, so stand back. What a thief has to do is touch it again, so once he touches it again within 10 seconds, he activates a 30-second alarm blast, drawing more attention to that criminal activity around. But it's very effective even on the 2-second alarm blast.
Brilliant.
Let's just go to the back, we'll rearm it again. We'll show you the rear protection that we've got on there now. So if you carry bikes and assets on the back here, these will also be covered. So if you do have a bike rack, particularly one that's mounted onto the doors, you'll get protection, alarm protection, to protect bikes and assets.
That's brilliant, because a lot get stolen, don't they?
They do, there's a lot get stolen. So I don't have to do much to deactivate this alarm. Slight tap on the handle is going to activate the 2-second blast, as we've said. If I come down here and give it a knock down here, again, we've got all coverage from all sides. There's no way somebody's going to get in this vehicle without drawing attention to the criminal activity. Right, let's just move around. Got the final one on the other side. So we've got one on the driver's door here. We have a vulnerable window there. Perhaps, let's have a look, see if we can get some. Look, Vanguardian's picked up on the resonance of these windows, and we do get some cross section. It ain't just limited to the door, you do get a little bit across this way. In fact, I think if we touch that again, it activated that one, it activated the one on the back. So you do get a spread of protection, even if it's just one unit sat on the front here. And
Brilliant.
That's it. So the fitting should take maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour. It don't take long, you're not paying for somebody to install it, you're going to be able to do it yourself. You've seen the simple installation procedure, and now we're going to move inside and show you what the internal RF wall switch can be. Right, Amaria, this is the internal RF wall switch. This is designed to create a position for you to arm it and disarm it, a convenient location from within your camper van. And the reason for this is because the night that you ever need it, you'll be looking for your keys, and where's my keys? Here you've got it in a position next to your sleeping compartment where you can lean across, arm it when you're ready to go to sleep, and of course in the morning disarm it when you wake up. So you've got a very convenient location with the RF wall switch. Again, there's no wiring needed. All you're going to do is pull off these tabs here to expose the adhesive, decide what's most location for you, and position it on the wall, apply a bit of pressure, and then that's it, it's fixed. So the other beauty of this product is the panic function. If you're concealed in your motorhome, you're sleeping, you didn't feel comfortable, you felt the van rocking or something happened, if you wanted to draw attention to yourself, activate the panic button. The panic button's brilliant for peace of mind, for safety, for security and protection. You've always got the panic button on hand if you ever need it.
Yeah, that is fantastic. That is brilliant.
So let's go inside, let's see where we'll position this.
Okie doke.
Right, so the idea is for this to be near your sleeping compartment at night. So you could potentially position it here, and once you've attached it, you just stick it on there, it's ready to go. You lean across, arming it and disarming it from that position. We do this wall switch in 6 different colours, so if you interiors like a brown or grey, you can mix and match this colour to match your interior as well. We do a dark grey as well, so just look at them colours. If you're going to order that, you get some variations. I know what you ladies are like when it comes to matching your interior, and why not? So we've created some different colours as well, so you can take advantage of that. Right, so last push, where are we? We'll go back to the remote controls again. So this was our remote control that we've used for several years now, and it's a very nice, attractive, small remote that we've had. But in recent times, we've now brought in our dedicated sliding cover remote. Why did we bring this? Because these exposed buttons sometimes cause pocket false alarms, and having the buttons covered up, brilliant idea. So we invested in this product and we're delighted it's now available. So if you want to see this or you want to add this to your basket, then you can do on the website. If and when you get it, if we haven't already prepared it and you want to just add it to a system, how do you pair it? Very quickly and simply, I'll show you. You press this bottom button, press this button down. You hear the alarms going do 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 do. Wait till the beep. Once they beep, we now go to this remote and press the unlock button. It's now paired. That's it.
Oh wow!
You've now changed this into a master remote control for arming, disarming and panic button.
Oh, brilliant. That is a great idea.
Simple. Yep, great stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. So, back in my van after having the alarm system fitted. You've seen how it was all fitted. I'm so impressed at the service and the fitting, and for me, I didn't want to drill holes in my van and have all the wiring and disrupt all my fittings, and none of that. There's none of it. You've seen how easy it is, so that's fantastic. His mic is just brilliant. I've got these really in-depth explanation leaflets. Tells you all about the products, all that's available. Also window stickers, magnetic stickers. I've got the light's not great in here today. The 2 remote fobs, and this one I think is a fantastic with the slide thing to stop it going off in your pocket. You know, really brilliant idea. And also I have got the actual screwdriver that you need. You can get that from him as well, or from Vanguardian, should I say, and my fabulous rucksack. So it's great that there's some, and a pen. So it's great that there's useful stuff in there, and I will definitely use that. So to recap, the system is a blanket around your vehicle, as you've seen. Somebody's only got to touch the vehicle and it will go off. For me, the piece de resistance is the panic button that you can use fixed wherever you want it, and I'll have mine very close by. And that's a really good point, that often you put your keys in certain places, and in a panic in the middle of the night you'd never find, you know, it'd be all over the place, wouldn't you? Let's face it. Personally, I always keep my keys in a particular place, but that's neither here nor there. To be able to press a button if I was concerned or heard a noise outside and set the alarm off, for me, is brilliant. So, you know, for me, it's a no-brainer, this. A brilliant system. I'm over the moon with it. And yeah, I would highly, highly recommend it. The whole thing is to deter the thieves. So if you can deter them, and by the second they touch it, the alarm's going off, they're not going to want to hang around and then try and break in, and then also the vehicle alarm going off as well. So fingers crossed. You can only do your best, can't you? And I think that Vanguardian is a brilliant product. And as I mentioned earlier, there's innovations in process, and Mike has discussed with me, you know, going forward what they're doing. I can't say anything at the moment, but honestly, it will be just a fantastic package. And also bear in mind, these systems, you can pick and match depending on your vehicle, depending on your needs. The fact that on the back of your vehicle, bicycles, they're such a target, and I've read so many reports from people. Oh, you know, I've had bikes were stolen off the back. We only stopped for half an hour. You know, we pulled over, popped in the shop, came out, the bikes were gone. This will also protect your bikes. Literally just touching the bike will set it off. So fantastic product for a whole range of purposes, you know, motorcycles as well. You know, it's brilliant. Anyway, I think by now you've gathered, I think it's a fantastic product. It really is, but also it's the care and consideration and the forward thinking of Vanguardian that is just heads above. You know, it's fantastic. So look at below, there will be a discount code for you. If you go through there, you will get 5% off. Now that's a really good saving, and it also could, depending on your package, it will go towards maybe getting the extra fob or the panic button. So yeah, if you can like and subscribe my channel, that would be great. And if you could share, be even more fantastic. Drop a comment, that would be great. But yeah, don't forget, the discount code is below. Go through that link, save yourself some money. This product really, really is great. Thanks for watching.